Good morning! Rudi and I are here at the Glacier Gorge Trailhead inside Rocky Mountain National Park. And today we're going to go for Half Mountain and possibly Storm Peak. I'm not sure if I can do that hike up the ridge. I'm going to decide when I get up there, but we're at least going to get Half Mountain. Official start time 5:10. It is just now 5:45 and we're up here to the first trail split. We're gonna hang a left. And there it is, Half Mountain. This is the coolest part of the trail. We've got some beautiful alpenglow this morning. I always thought it was alpine glow, but it's alpenglow. That's looking back to Flat Top and Hallett. All right, we're an hour and 15 minutes into the hike. We're at just over 10,000 feet. And right here at this down tree is where we're gonna split off and start the bushwhack. We're looking at like 1,400 vertical feet up to the summit. We're doing it. We're bushwhacking this thing. And it is pretty steep back here. We're coming up just to the west side of this first rocky point sticking out. And this really isn't too bad right here. That's looking back to the east. And it's real nasty over there. We're cheating to the west, which is our right. And we're kind of going up a diagonal. And this is the way to do it. It is much better right over here. I don't know if you guys can see the color of Lake Hayaha, but it is this crazy turquoise color right now. That's amazing. And we're getting up this slope. We're sitting at about 10,950 or so. We're just under 11, and the summit is at 11,400 up there. And we did this perfect. We have avoided all of the trees. I got another 1/10 of a mile up to the summit. It's a little windy up here. All right, guys, we're up here. All right, guys, and in 2.5 hours, we're up here, summit of Half Mountain, and it is windy. I don't know about that. That looks real hard. Well, guys, the original plan was to take it up this ridge another 1.8 miles to the summit of Storm Peak up there, but this wind is killing me. Every time I stand up, I nearly get blown over. So I'm going to use that as my excuse to wuss out. I don't even think I'm going to try it. Rudi is, though. He's going to do it. I'm just going to wait for him back at the car. No joke, he'll be up that thing in like 1.5 hours, you watch. This is an unbelievable summit. Look at these views. This is incredible up here. Big old thatch top. Oh, this wind is killing me. Come on with the wind. Rudi is a beast. He's going for it. So I'm gonna sit up here on the summit and watch him climb up this first part for a minute. And then I'm just gonna head back down Half Mountain the way I came up. If anybody can do this right now, it's Rudi. That's looking over to Mount Lady Washington, Mount Meeker, Long's Peak, Keyboard of the Winds, Pagoda Mountain, Chief's Head Peak, and then as I spin around, that's looking down into the Glacier Gorge. You can see Black Lake down there, and then we've got the Arrowhead, Thatch Top, and Spearhead. And then from Thatch Top, that's going to be Taylor Peak behind it, Andrews Glacier, Otis Peak, and Hallett Peak. And then down below you're going to have Mills Lake, the Lock, and Lake Kayaha. And I am almost getting blown over. Looking to the north, we've got Stones Peak, Chapin, Chiquita, Ypsilon, Fairchild, Heggs, and Mummy Mountain. And this is looking back to the east. You can see everything. Lumpy Ridge, Crozier Mountain, Palisade Mountain, and everything in between. It's been quite a while since Rudi left to head up to Storm Peak, and I'm not seeing him yet. Yeah, I'm starting to worry a little bit because I'm not seeing him at all. I feel like I should see him by now. There's a lot of greenery down there, and it's hard to tell how deep and dense those bushes are. That stuff might be real difficult to get through. I don't know. Well, guys, I don't see him at all, but he's got to be pretty far up that thing by now. It's a little past 9 o'clock. I've been sitting up here for quite a while, but it is time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. I kind of want to get off this summit and get out of this wind. And What is going on with Lake Hayaha? Look at the color of it. I wonder if that is related to the recent rockfall, because no other lake around is even remotely that color. This wind is killing me. It feels like a really nice day. I probably would have went for it, but there were a few times where I stood up and nearly got blown off the rocks, and I just wasn't feeling it. We've got to go all the way down to that little rock down there. And I think I can see my car. It is way down there. This was quite an incline right here. We're talking like 1,400 vertical feet in about 0.8 of a mile. I'm gonna have to be careful coming down this. I don't want to have any knee poppers. My goodness, I've been hiking down this thing for 50 minutes already, and I'm like barely halfway. I'm just now getting back into the trees. I think I'm doing good coming down. I'm right on top of my previous routes, and I have avoided all of the trees on the way down, just like I did on the way up. We're getting there. Probably another 600-foot drop back down to the trail. I am in the perfect position coming down this thing, and the terrain is getting better the lower I go. I've probably got another 400-foot drop, 450, something like that. All right, and I've made it over to this lowest rock sticking up. This is way down at about 10,250 feet. And I have been hiking diagonal across this mountain trying to get back over here. But I feel like this is the best way down. I am almost off this thing. Looking at about 300 more feet out to the trail. That's about a football field. All right, I have made it back down to the trail. The rest of this should be really easy, and it should go really fast. And I've got some more good news. I just got signal on my phone for a second, and I received a message from Rudi at 10 o'clock that he is on the summit. So that is awesome. He made it up there. And you can tell not many people make it over to this trail, because these aspens aren't all carved up. We've got a nice breeze coming through, which feels really good, keeping me cool. And that is looking over to East Glacier Knob. I'm almost back down to the bridge, and that is not too far at all from the trail split, and that's where I'm gonna run into all the people. Looking back up at Half Mountain. I was just on the top of that thing like 2 hours ago. Good God. I'm about ready to hike over to the fire trail just to get away from all this. I am almost back to the Glacier Gorge trailhead, and I've probably passed 30 some people since I have rejoined with this trail. It is 11:40 on the nose. I left down at 9:10, so that means it took 2.5 hours to get from the summit of Half Mountain back down to the Glacier Gorge trailhead. And that's the exact same amount of time it took to get to the top this morning. And now that I have made it back to the trailhead, I'm gonna have to wait here for Rudi. That guy can cover some ground. He said he was going to run down, so it's not going to take too long. I'm waiting here at the trailhead for Rudi. He should be coming around the corner any moment. And just to recap what he did today, he took it from Half Mountain up the ridge to Storm Peak, which is like 2 miles and well over 2,000 feet in elevation gain. And then he dropped it down into the boulder field, took it down to Granite Pass, picked up the North Longs Peak Trail, and then looped it back to the Glacier Gorge trailhead. All right, we're rolling back down Bear Lake Road. Rudi's safe. Dude, give us the stats. These are insane. I'm really glad I didn't try it. Listen to these stats.
So it's about 17 miles round trip with about 5,400 feet of total elevation gain.
5,400 feet. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.